Okay, United States, China, India, Russia, Belarus, Ukraine, and then Cambodia, Thailand, Iran, and then I believe South Korea, and then and Israel. These countries are in news. Have people heard about a country called Rwanda? Rwanda, Burundi, and Uganda. These three countries are together. Where Uganda is a bigger country, means medium scale country. Rwanda and Burundi, like any district in India, it is very small. Rwanda and Burundi. If I talk about Rwanda, around 24,000 square kilometer is the area of Rwanda. Very small country in Africa, and somehow it is in news. A country called Namibia that is also is in news. These are in news not because of the poverty and hungerness. This is how when I was kid. At that time, this country used to be in news African country. Means starvation is going on. People they do not have food, and United Nations country they come people they come there and they distribute food out there and humanitarian aid like medical supply or something like that. Rwanda is a country which is ready to host high class intelligence and innovation. Amazing, mind blowing. People would not have heard about it, would not have thought about it. Rwanda, which has a population of around, I believe, 13 million, that will come as 1 crore 30 lakhs people. They live out there. 13 million people they live in Rwanda, 24,000 square kilometer. Population density is very high, 520 people per square kilometer. In African country, this much population density is unusual, very unusual. In this much population density, Rwanda as a country, now it is booming now in science and technology. Africa is booming now. Okay, prior to Africa, there used to be a very poor country called China. They did not have a space research also. India had a space research in 1969. China could afford to make a space research in 1993 only. This was China. Prior to 1990, the crude oil expenditure of China was zero. Some crude oil well were there. They were producing crude oil. Probably they would be exporting. They did not need it. There was no industrial revolution or something like that. 1991 onward, when after Russia disintegration, China started rising like this. China has Nobel Award, no, Chinese Nobel Award, and they give more remuneration than Nobel Award they give. So China is a country that is booming. New country that is coming into the picture, which is booming in the science and technology, is called Rwanda. And Rwanda, there is a testing going on for the flying taxi. Flying taxi means rather than in the city kind of situation where on the road people can see hundreds of taxi and car, and they are in a kind of making the traffic jam, and people are reaching office or to the destination hours later, missing the hours of time. In that fashion, Rwanda has come forward and then it has invented a flying taxi, and taxi has been tested. Taxi, if someone see that lot of traffic is there, then taxi can climb exactly vertical, not like an aeroplane that it needs a runaway. There only it can ascend like this. I believe people in United Kingdom also they have made a flying taxi, but it will run and then it will take off. But here it is an electric vehicle. It is not a petrol based electric car. So it will wherever it will climb like this, and up to it was tested for 100 meter. So it climbed 100-meter full taxi. I'm not talking about a model. Some small model they showed that weighed 1 kilogram or 2 kilogram, and full taxi, full flown taxi. Taxi weight more than 100 kilogram. Full taxi 100 kilogram more than that. That will go exactly like this. Slowly it will go up 100 meter or something like that. Then it will start flying vertically. Okay, and it will fly, I mean it will start flying horizontally. Then after it will descend vertically. Makes sense? It is amazing, mind blowing. It has some terminology that I will read through. This was this the in the kind of the electric technology, the battery technology is provided by China. At the end, China is there. So Rwanda is a country where ministers, the government is now talking about Rwanda is a hub to science innovation. If someone is looking for science innovation, Then if someone is thinking of going to Moscow, if someone is thinking of going to Seoul, if someone is thinking of going to Beijing, if someone is thinking going to London, someone is thinking going to Berlin or Munich, someone is thinking going to Paris or somewhere else, Moscow, or someone is thinking of going to Atlanta or San Francisco, nothing, nowhere need to go. You can go to the, I forgot the name of the capital of Rwanda. Okay, you can go to Rwanda, and their government of Rwanda, they are encouraging science and technology research to any extent. Rwanda is the best place to invent now. Anyone is believing on his ear whatever I'm talking now? Because Rwanda, Burundi, if this name comes into the picture, then starving people, they do not have water, they go run to collect the stream water. Through that only they live their livelihood. There is open market, there is no shop, nothing. It's a extremely backward country. This is what people think about African country. Rwanda is now becoming the most advanced country in the science and technology. Okay, so I won't delay and I will read out it. What is the flying taxi? Some time back, China has two companies who are making flying taxi, professional flying taxi. Professional flying taxi is in market now. They call it aeroplane, professional aeroplane. And we will talk about that also. What is the market? Anyway, what is going on in Rwanda? That we will talk. Rwanda is a Central African country. Rwanda is near to Tanzania and Kenya from the eastern side and western side, I believe, Congo. It is on equator, more or less, Rwanda. And Rwanda area is 24,000 square kilometers, and whereas its Rwanda area and Rwanda population is up, 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 up. Okay, somewhere I have written, but I remember though. 13 million people is the population of Rwanda. Anyway, we will talk about this. This vehicle is called eVTOL. eVTOL. That stands for electrical vertical takeoff and landing vehicle. Electrical vertical take-off and landing vehicle, eVTOL. In the area of eVTOL, Rwanda has showed one real taxi, real life taxi. It is going up 100 meter, going horizontal, and exactly it is descending down vertically. Okay, so there is a company called Rwanda and China Road, Rwanda and China Road and Bridge Corporation (CRBC). I'm sorry, Rwanda China Road and Bridge Corporation. There is a company in Rwanda China Road. So some technology will be from Rwanda, and as far as electrical vehicle is concerned, that vehicle is from China. So electrical vehicle, China is leading country nowadays. So on collaboration of Chinese and Rwanda technology, they have made it self-flying electric air taxi. Okay, and it is supported by the government of Rwanda out there. Which ministry is supporting? That is supported by Infrastructure Ministry. And Mr. Jimmy Gasson, Honorable Industry Ministry of Rwanda, Industry Minister of Rwanda, Infrastructure Minister of Rwanda, Mr. Jimmy Gasson, he was available there, and when there was a show of this model was going on, lot of people were there. Okay, so this is called E-Hang ES216S model that they were showing. Pilotless electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft being demonstrated at the ninth Aviation Africa Summit. There is something called Aviation of Africa. Africa Aviation Summit happens every year. This is the ninth summit that happened in Kigali. Kigali is the capital of Rwanda. So it happened there, ninth Aviation Africa Summit and exhibition. And in that exhibition, this was exhibited on the 4th 5th, up, September 4th. Today is September 9th, I believe. So 5 days back. Okay, now the concept is advanced air mobility, a technology designed to reduce the traffic congestion, connect communities, and create sustainable transportation option. This is what the aim of this air taxi. Okay, now in the advanced air mobility arena, if someone wants to do research here, then Rwanda and Kigali, I believe the name of the capital of Rwanda is is Kigali. Kigali. So Kigali is the Rwanda capital. There someone can head on. They can contact their infrastructure ministry out there. Anyway, this would boost Rwanda position as continent, mean African continent, African continent forefront of implementing cutting edge aviation technology. So Rwanda is pushing itself up in the cutting edge aviation technology. So Rwanda is becoming a hub for the new cutting edge technology innovation in the aviation sector. Anyway, Rwanda is a landlocked country with 14.2 million people. I said 13, 14.2. 1 crore 40 lakhs people are there and 24,000 square kilometer is the area of Rwanda. 550 around people they live per square kilometer. Very, very high density country. Lot of people are there. Okay, let's talk about the technology that is coming nowadays, and it is called eVTOL, electric vehicle takeoff and landing technology. Means electric vehicle will take off immediately with a vertical ascent, not like a runaway, and then it will go and it will make vertical descent. This is a good that anyone in Rwanda also people are saying that Rwandan people are not very rich. So people can afford this kind of taxi if prices will go down. So prices has to be less than people can afford. Now at the home parking only, they will ascend, go to the destination and they will descend. No need to look for the road at all. In the home parking, just close your gate and switch it on and then it will ascend, go to the target and then it will land there. How nice it is. How nice it is. I would say amazingly different, amazingly mind blowing. Okay, miss, just go to your parking place, switch it on, it will go up to your target, climb down, park it, and then you can just go out of the car. Amazing, mind blowing. Anyway, now this comes in a sector of low altitude aviation. There is a sector nowadays coming in aviation sector invented by China and it is called low altitude aviation and it has a market of $120 billion, 1.5 trillion yuan. It has a market of that much money. Okay, in July time period, this is September, 2 months back, a Thailand company, it purchased this low altitude aviation 500 Chinese eVTOL from China. One company 500 eVTOL. It can be in shape of aeroplane or car or whatsoever. They purchased 500 vehicle from the one Thailand company. Okay, in $1.75 billion. One in United Arab Emirates, UAE, they purchased from China 350 eVTOL, 350 aircraft, and that aircraft from a Shanghai TCAB technology. Shanghai TCAB technology is a company in Shanghai, China. They sold 350 eVTOL, electric vehicle takeoff and landing vehicle, worth $1 billion. Means its purchase is going on. These are the professionals. Okay, what about China? Other thing, China has two aeroplanes that is already they are running in a commercial manner. One is V2000 CG, V2000 capital CG, V also in capital. This is the first eVTOL that China made, and now it is in market. It goes for 200 kilometers and it attains a speed of 200 kilometers per hour. Means someone at his house, he can go up. How much go up? It is 10,000 feet. It will go up around 3.3 kilometers. It will go up, and then it is more or less it is aircraft only. and then it will go up vertically 3.3 kilometers. These are called low altitude aviation. And then it can go up to 200 kilometer battery operated. No fuel is required, nothing is required. No need to be dependent on Russia crude oil and Iran crude oil, nothing is required. Go up, then up to 200 kilometer per hour speed. If destination is 10 kilometer or 20 kilometer destination, it will go in 1 or 2 3 minutes only. It is that good, amazing, mind blowing. Okay, that is V2000 CG. There is another model from the China only, and it is called RX4E. RX4E, these are four-seater aeroplanes. There, there without anything, the aeroplane weight is around 1,600 kilogram itself with battery and everything. It can sustain 400 kilogram extra, means four people can sit there, four seat. And RX4E, it can go up to 300 kilometer and 200 kilometer per hour in speed, and it will climb 3.3 kilometer, 10,000 feet it will climb. Okay, that is the now these kind of eVTOL from the China V2000 CG and RX4E. These they have around 13 propeller with push and 13 motors. Amazing, mind blowing. This is running. Thailand is have purchased 500 eVTOL and UAE has purchased 350 eVTOL. Okay, Africa is a country that is not stopping here. There is a person called Simon Petrus. He is from Namibia. In 2016 itself, when he was studying in 12th class, he invented radio wave based mobile system. No need to have SIM card, nothing. Anyway, it did not become famous because radio wave walkie-talkie generally it is in news now. But he is devising it for mobile technology. Probably it will go far distance. If it is mobile, it will go far distance. Means if someone works more towards it, means someone will take up the radio wave and it will disperse it the way in mobile happens, then without SIM it will go. Without SIM means many people can talk with each other without with some identification rather than SIM card or something like that. Means Africa is ramping up. Who knows that this Kigali or Namibia will be new hub for the invention in technology.